Hello. No, it just flashed sudden disconnection. OBS disconnected. Balatro music. Oh. Sounds cool. Well, this negative color is not as bright as I would like it to be. But everything depends on it. So I'm gonna change it to something else. Oh, this Balatro sounds cool. Aha, yeah, this is where we dropped off. Masayoshi Takanaka. Who's the dude? That's the musician. Well, I have to listen to him. Well, I'm not sure. Am I allowed to listen to this OST? Because I know for Skyrim they don't really complain that much. I'm allowed, probably. If else, they're gonna censor me. If nothing else. Okay, now the problem I had with storage is... yeah, that I take in limitations. But I don't take in the price account. Okay. Huh. I gotta change the money. I have a shop system, and somewhere I deduct gold and so on. I just have to see where the transaction happens. Convinced that this is just a simple transaction, gonna be nothing complicated like in this shop system. Because here I'm handling 2 cases. No. This is what's going on. Has enough funds to execute transaction. And then I do this. Items in transaction, I buy item. Buy item. I validate everything. If I'm selling to a merchant, he's gonna get more gold and so on. And I just basically... I'm gonna have to emit a signal somewhere that I update the UI itself as well. Handling the item adding and so on. But what we're gonna have to do is just... I'm gonna deduct some gold. So... and the storage. When we loop over the dropped items, I check if can item be stored. This is where I just make the checks regarding this. Mm. Where do I get the price of this thing? I get the price nowhere yet. Because I have a pawn shop and this one is getting price somewhere. Get item selling price. We're gonna have private. Int get item. Storage price. It's the same thing as selling price for now, but I'm just gonna say it. Okay, this price is needed for storing, and we're gonna charge the full price here for now. And what we do here is, can item be stored? If it's false, we continue, or if we stored more items that we are allowed to store, or get item storage price, dropped item data resource. I'm putting this in, is more than player's price, right? I mean player's gold. And we need the reference to the player. So that's unit. Player unit. Do I have it in Shrine? I believe I do it already. Player unit. Unit data. Gold. So if it item price storage is more than the gold we have, we continue. I'm gonna split it. We're gonna not hit two calls, so separate if. It's more like that. We continue. Okay, if not, we add it here and we add it to storage, doing this, and we have to deduct the price from the player. Keeping it simple for now. Gold minus equal item storage price, like that, and then I have to emit somewhere the price update, otherwise the UI is not gonna be okay. Here we could also call that update price something. Oh, come on, it's not protected, huh? Where's the price? Of course. Update price. But this comes after here. Well, that's okay. Then in the shop system, I emit item purchased. And this trigger is somewhere in the I emit something else that triggers the update of the gold somewhere. Wait a minute. Have player HUD. Gold. On units gold changed. Okay, this is happening when? Units goal change, global event controller. That happens in here. Okay, mister. So far so good, but you have to tweak this one. Like that. Then we also emit everything that's correct. Okay. Let's try it out now. Masayoshi has a couple legendary albums, Brazilian jazz made by a Japanese guy. I like it. I mean, city pop, dude. That whole genre is interesting. I like listening to it. Yeah. Agree with that, Logan, definitely. I also know that I was looking at one of the paintings of one dude. He has such an iconic style, oh my god. It was Japanese painter. Palm tree something. This dude. Hiroshi Nagai. This dude. This one has such a cool art style. I love everything from him. Kind of remind me of the old cartoons. This style. It's bloody amazing. I was looking even for the prices, and the prices are a couple of thousand for painting and even more from time to time. Check him out. Hiroshi Nagai, painter of 80s Paradise. Yeah, I'm a man of weebdom myself, you know. Okay, 150. I can't store it, that's okay. So the lock is working, 250, I can't store it. And I should be able to store only one. And now I can add gold. To cheat a bit. Oh. 5,000 something. And if I press now, it should store at least one. Here we go. Yeah, it stored it, and it says 100. But since we have no more store left, we should hide the price because it's broken. I just have a feeling that this thing that's floating is being drawn in front of everything, and that's the reason we have a problem of it appearing darker. Show behind parent, that's good. So it wasn't a problem really. Visibility on this one. That one is storage shrine, okay. Never mind. So what I said is that update price is okay. This. If destroyable, and what's the condition? Aha, it's breakable and durabilities. No, I can basically handle this here as well. Don't have to override it. So what we do here is we say if is breakable and durability less or equals to 0, visible false. And return. Like this. And let's do it. Can be ignored. So the price when the thing breaks, then the price and everything should be also gone. Now let's test it out again. Good music. And it's gone. I heard a lot of hype about Balatro, but didn't really have a time to play it. But what the hell is going on with this one? Huh. The phone just seems to be a bit dark. Oh, I see. It's affected by the price. I mean, by the light itself. That's why it looks a bit dark. What if I try adding this material? Where is it? Where is it? I know that. We have somewhere unshaded something. Is this gonna affect the children? So that's on storage shrine only. Unshaded and unshaded on this one. But it doesn't affect it. What if I try to put the unshaded on the font itself? Will it be affected by it? I wonder. No. Actually, it is. Or? Yeah, it is. So unshaded has to be on the font itself. But it still kind of looks darker. Why? Something is a bit off. Anyway, so if I'm putting unshaded on the parent, it doesn't really affect anything. It has to be on the item itself, so this thing has to be unshaded and this thing as well. Then we get kind of a good visibility. And maybe the panel itself even. Okay, this is the storage one. We need the same thing for the pawn. La 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 la. One, two. Where are you? Material. There we go. Now, kind of okay-ish if we go here and say, I believe I know what the problem is. This is taking the space of the canvas itself, of the viewport, I believe, which is a bit lower resolution if I'm not mistaken, and that's why everything is snapping by 1 pixel. And the world is having smaller soft pixels. Add gold, let's say 5000. And we place on the bow. We see 150. Boop, destroyed. And everything's gone. And even if I put something on, nothing's here anymore. So we made it, it works. But there's always a big but. Was the price visible from the beginning now? It was, and that's wrong. So the price itself by default should be invisible. Pawn shrine and storage shrine. And let's try it again. Thanks, dude. Thanks, Logan. Have a great good night, man. Thanks for hopping by. Okay. Time for some DMB. Okay, here we go. 150, one don't have it. No money to store the thing, but the price is working correctly. Can I sell it without any money? I can't. Great. Great, I think we have 2 new cool shrines with cool functionality, so this could be opportunity to make a short about it. Something to get out. Maybe... what should I tackle on next? I know that I'm gonna have to pee, but we still have a lot of time. Let's make a quick commit about it. Okay, 6. Let's try to get add. Added pawn and storage shrines. Converted without from. And that's basically it. Be right back. PP time. back. There we go. So we have the storage shrine now, which is cool. One of the things is that we only have to show probably how many items you can store. You know what, I'm gonna keep it at 1. Let's take a look at the plan. What do I have written down next? Add more points of interest. Now 2 more have been added with that. I can delete all of these things. What else do I have? There could be a den or something like that that could heal up the enemies. But okay. Let's go to Forest 1. This is where we've modified this to test out everything. Here I have this point of interest. Those are conditional, so we're okay. Then we have Roguelite for a special point of interest. And with this thing we have minimum count 1 per sector. Huh. First thing first, I'm not sure if I want to have the pawn shrine here. I want to have some kind of a chance of it spawning, not being 100%. Because otherwise, if we expect it 100%, that kind of doesn't feel rewarding. And same goes for the storage shrine. I have this one in the file system, and we could say that Roguelite for special points 1. Let's call it guaranteed. And now if we duplicate this one, and we're gonna call it, optional. But I have a problem, I don't handle the knotting element here, right? Do I take in account element nothing? I don't believe I do. I do. Okay. Okay, I do. That's good. That's great. So now I can do this. That basically I just add... First I have to remove the forge point of interest. And I add pawn shrine. And I add storage shrine. And element nothing. Now it should be like 1 in 25 one of them is gonna spawn. Or maybe 1 in 10. So we have like minimum count here, max count there, max global count 2. Random in sector, maximum retries 300, that's okay. Now if everything is correct, it means that we shouldn't be having so many more points of interest, but just a couple of times probably. So majority of the runs shouldn't spawn even special these, at least not in first area. If the theory is correct, but of course that's a theory. So, Mr. Simon, tell me, are they harassing you at work? Did they remove the photo, if you're still here, of course? Oh, bloody hell, I have a firewall. Okay, I think there are no special shrines. Actually, this is a forge. What else do I have? I saw that there was a shrine down there. 2 forges, is this possible? The hell did I do here? Pawn shrine, storage shrine. What?
It's only a tree.
Okay. Aha. Makes no sense. Here I have to add optional. Move it up. And now we can try again. So if I try 10 times... Oh, second postman probably. And back. I really have to work on that cavernous biome. That one is the most important one now. So, let's see. Okay, dungeon camps are here. Bandit camps. Oh, this one is quite squarish. Here's a forge. Oh, here's a sport trap. Okay, it kinda spawned in a weird place. Wow! The bunnies wanted to get to me. Yeah, there's a bug that bandits want to get to it, no matter what. That's a bad one, but okay, I don't see any other shrine that would be spawning. So, restart this. I'm gonna crank up the chances of that thing spawning. Okay, I see there's a pawn shrine here. This gives you a bit more of a motivation when you go here. And it kind of works. It displays the price. Apple is 200. Oh my god, that's amazing. But you get only 100, so the price for the apple has to be modified. I mean, for that shrine. I like it, especially where this is going. Pawn shrine. And this is get item selling price. It's here, but the price displayed. It's in the shrine. Decorated price, huh? Here we just say protected, override string. And what we do is we just split it in half like that. So now this one should be taken into account. And it should work. Good. Okay. Now this one has 1 in 10 chance of spawning additional shrine. Or 1 in 20. No, it's 2 in 20, so that's 1 in 10. That's good. Now, the price for storing an item should also be higher as you progress forward. So storage shrine. Get decorated price text. This is gonna be like player unit. No, global player profile, current run, levels visited, +1. further you get, everything is more expensive to store. I know that we're gonna be tweaking this like lots of times, but that's okay. Wait, I use this item storage price here. But then get decorated price text is being applied where? In update price. That's a separate one. So this price it's taking total price in. Here. Because this is a total price, right? Let's rename it. This is bothering me. I'm getting a total price which is being taken in account here. And this total price is only getting the flat price itself. Huh. This doesn't reflect the real price. Because here, if I go to storage, when I go up here, when do I transact? Here I do transactions. Okay, now I'm getting this price here, which is okay. I want to keep this in the parent class. Here, and Pawn Shrine. And this one. That's good. But then the update price has a problem. And the base class. Oh, that's enough of drum and bass. Okay. Now, the base shrine, when I have update price, I have a problem that I don't take. Aha, I do. I do it now, but before that I didn't. And get decorated price tags doesn't do any calculations anymore. That's okay. The shrine modifies the price themselves, so that's okay. So for example, if you have a default one, the default one is like that, then if we have a storage shrine, we say that the storage shrine price increases the further you get to the game. So at the end of the game it's gonna have 5 times of price, something like that. And that's gonna be a value we're gonna have to tweak a bit. So get price something. I don't override it anywhere, do I? Get item price. This is probably from the base one. Yep. So we're gonna do it here. Good. Gold. That's for the storage. It's increasing dramatically. And then the worth of item is being always split in half when we try to sell it in the pawn shrine. Okay. Now just to test this out, let's open the test level. So far so good. We have a storage shrine and we need another shrine that's called pawn shrine. Okay, saving it, testing it, hopefully it will work. I just modified how the price is being calculated a bit. I drop this one. It's 150. I think that's the default wooden bow price. Let's see. Wooden bow by default, it has a price of 150. That's not okay. Aha, it's 0. It's level 1. Okay. Because in the next level it should be increased like to 300. And that makes sense. But here, if we put it down into the pawn shop, if the rusty sword price is 50 only. Wait a second. 100. Oh, that's a bit low. What am I doing in the pawn one? Ah, decorated price tags. I'm overriding that. That shouldn't be overridden. Because that's the source of truth and it's always just a straight up fact. Okay, now that was fixed. We're gonna start it again. $50. Makes sense. We sell it, we get 50. Good. It works. It doesn't work again, ever again. We put this one down. It wants us 150 to pay for us to store it. Let's mess with it a bit. And what can we do here is add gold. So we see what will happen. 150 is this one. I place down this one is quite more expensive. What's the price for poison bow? Huh. $360. Yeah. I can store it. And the first one disappears. Makes sense. And it doesn't work. It only works with the first one. Behavior is correct and okay. Now we should have bow. I summoned, but the dude didn't show up. How is that possible? Something's wrong with summoning, I guess. Okay. Okay. I can do these two. And I can finally focus on the caverns again. So if we have Elderglade, okay, and let's see where we left off in the caverns themselves. Oh. We have to add more mobs, more different ones. Let's see if they're loading. Okay, the game has loaded. Caverns are generating very beautifully. Let's make them level 2, all of them, and do the progression definitely, because it makes sense that they spawn here with dinos, red folk, but I'm not sure if they should be warring tribes. Holy crap. Oh! So far, so good. Now, the first things how we can spice this area up is definitely we can add traps. And we're gonna duplicate this one as well. I'm gonna call it Cavernous Depths, optional special poise, or you know what? We're gonna duplicate the guaranteed ones first. Like that. We have to make it recursively unique. So the forge has to appear here, but one other thing has to appear here as well as the shrine. Storage shrine if the player will want to. Oh, wrong one. Point of interest shrine has to be placed here. That's okay. And now the optional. Let's steal its name here. Okay. And making it unique. And this one is just gonna be adding some stuff. For example, storage shrine appeared there, right? And then it should have 1 in 10 chance, or 1 in 5 chance, that the pawn shrine is gonna appear. Okay, and if we go to Cavernous Depths, we modify the biome, points of interest. We go a bit lower. Where is it? I have nothing in here, huh? Copy. And we go here. Paste it. Guaranteed. Then we have optional. And instead of bandit treasure, we're gonna have different treasure. Something else is gonna be protecting it. Maybe we're gonna have it hidden somewhere in the walls or something like that. What is that? Ore. Yeah, we have to make new ores and everything. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap up for today. At least stream. So, see you in the evening. Bye.